Good afternoon, everybody. This is your third fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Keone Pearson versus George Peterson. 212. Well, the thing of it is, Mr. Greed, if that is your real name, which it is probably not. Keone Pearson has not competed in the 212 division, so we are only able to use the pitchers that we have. So before you go ahead and make a comparison request, you have to take all these things into consideration and keep them in mind. We actually only have several poses. We don't have the rear lat spread or the most muscular. It was hard to find a decent side tricep as well for Keone Pearson. He's a classic physique division guy, but he is bulking up to do the 212 division, so it will be interesting to see these two. I actually prefer Keone in the front double bicep pose, to tell you the truth. His arms look a little bit better, and that vacuum pose. George, so much bigger, the legs, things of that nature. George is taller, yes, but I have to go through this every time because I get complaints. George is doing something, it's a phenomenon known as bending at the knees. And it actually takes height from you, takes height away from you, leaving these guys looking like they're about the same height. But anyway, guys, for those of you who are intelligent enough to realize that, I apologize. Let's go to the side chest poses, and I will give you my final decision on this when this is all through. Of course, in the side chest, Keone, one can only imagine how much bigger he would be if he was 212, as opposed to this cut-weighted version of the classic physique division. And it's a shame, guys. They have to eat into their muscle, and it takes away from their look. Speaking of look here, I hate to get a little bit goofy, but you guys have grown accustomed to that. I am sure you've stuck with me through the weird times, through the more serious times, but now I'm going to be a little bit goofy here, but I am serious too. George Peterson. Look at his face. Who does he remind you of? Doesn't he look like Big Lenny? He looks like Big Lenny. You think they could be related? I think they could be. Anyway, guys, I thought I would throw that out there because I do believe that they do have a similarity in their facial features. Having said that, I think George would be too much. Now, I didn't prefer his side chest at first, but the more I look at it, guys, it looks like a 70s bow. The more and more I look at it. Just very impressive, but I think if Keone could put on some bulk, he would take him, but it's hard to say. This, unfortunately, is the only side tricep that I could find of one Keone Pearson. I thought the side tricep was a mandatory pose in classic physique. Maybe it's not. I'm not a huge follower of classic physique. I would more follow guys like Bumstead and George Peterson rather than the actual division in hopes that they would go up to 212. Things of that nature. I'm not exactly sure on the criteria of the judging that they do in classic physique. But anyway, guys, I do think that Keone Pearson would have the capabilities of beating George in both side positions. But he has limited weight here. Fantastic tricep. But I do like that small waist of George Peterson. Wow. Fantastic stuff, guys. Like I said, I will give you my final decision on this at the end. Rear double bicep. Keone appears to be maybe in better condition. When you look at the hamstrings, glutes, perhaps muscle separation in the back. George just so much bigger. So presentful. George Peterson, one of the best guys up and coming. I'm telling you right now, if he goes to open class, gets those calves a little bit bigger, things of that nature, I'm telling you, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. This frame of his, he is so much bigger than he actually weighs. So he's bigger than he is, in a sense. But anyway, hate to get philosophical with you guys. Is that a word, philosophical? I don't know. They should give a more of a, just a more normal term for that. You think about stuff. That's it. That's philosophy. You think about stuff. Anyway, guys, this is the final pose, unfortunately, in the ab and thigh. And George Peterson, he is just too much for this smaller Keone Pearson. And you know what, guys? I know it's going to sound crazy, and you're going to say, Marx, Max Muscle, you don't know what you're talking about. But when these guys are able to go balls deep, I apologize for that one. When these guys are able to go all out, I should say, and max their weight a little bit without having to deplete and cut into your muscles, you appear better conditioned. You appear more vascular, more full. So when you're cutting into your muscles, it just takes from everything. So it's a shame to see George Peterson, guys like Keone Pearson, George Peterson, both of these guys have to deplete for the classic physique division. George Peterson, he's on fire now. So let's see Keone Pearson to the 212 division. It'll be awesome. Maybe we'll do another comparison. Who knows? Either way, guys, George Peterson, in my opinion, clearly the winner of this one. But clearly it is unfair. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed your third fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Look forward to one more. Should be a doozy. Those who follow me on Instagram, you do know what that matchup is because I post the matchups every Wednesday or Thursday, either way. Hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. Have a great day.